Welcome to Social Town. In this video, we are going to learn about 10 signs you might have social anxiety. We're all familiar with the word anxiety. A person has anxiety when he or she feels nervous in some social gatherings or situations. For example, a person may be nervous in front of the entire class at a presentation. This nervousness is normal. There's no harm in that. But if a person has a social anxiety disorder or social phobia, then there could be trouble for him. This person is more likely to avoid everyday gatherings, meetings, public responses, work, school, and college. Social anxiety disorder is a chronic mental health disorder, but learning some effective coping skills and good psychotherapy can help you gain confidence and can enhance your public interaction. If you want to overcome your social anxiety disorder, then this video is going to help you. In this video, we're going to explain 10 signs you might have social anxiety. Please consider subscribing to our channel for more informational videos, which cover from wellness to self-improvement, relationships, and more. Number 1, you skip events. Psychologists have proven that the person who has social anxiety skips events where he wants to go to the most. You skip your favorite events because you think you'll feel awkward. You assume your friends will look good while dancing and enjoying themselves, but you visualize yourself being silly doing that. What you're assuming is always not true. Your assumption can lead you to major depression, and when a person gains major depression, he gets major depressive disorder. Skipping your events just for the fear of being criticized does not make you a less enjoyable human. Number 2, worrying about daily activities. You might have social anxiety if you worry about your everyday normal activities. Working on these normal activities can include meeting strangers, talking over the phone, talking to a new person, trying to explain something, holding long conversations, visiting markets, working, going to the office, school, or shopping. These all can distress your daily routine activities in which you might worry or get nervous doing them. Daily activities may include avoiding the business meetings, eating with friends or relatives, and visiting a doctor. Number 3, embarrassed on physical gestures. When you have a social anxiety disorder, you can feel embarrassed or guilty by your physical gestures. Your uncomfortable physical gestures can be blushing, sweating, shaky voice, shivering and icy hands, constant blinking of the eyes, moving of hands, the constant moving of legs, moving back and forth, and nervous facial expressions. You may also find everybody is watching you and having an eye on you while you're doing these uncomfortable physical gestures. You may feel you're being examined every single time you do a physical gesture. First, assure yourself that it's okay to be nervous and try to cope up with the situation. Everyone around you is also human, just like you. Take a deep breath and go with the flow so you might not over-observe yourself. Number 4, you edit your social media posts. If you have social anxiety, you're most likely to be worried about what people think about your post and how you post on social media. You might hate your photos because you're looking fat, tall, short, skinny, etc. You have a constant worry about your appearance in front of people too. You always edit and try to provide a perfect version of yourself. You spend hours and hours picking up one photo, one emoji, and one good caption, and you keep judging yourself. Please do not overthink on such petty things and degrade yourself. Instead, follow your heart and be original with your friends and followers or even yourself. Number 5, panic attacks. Many people have experienced an overwhelming, intense sense of fear and worry for a while. This intensity of sense may be a panic attack. You feel for a while as if something is really hard on your chest, and you feel a slight pain. Your heart becomes heavy. You get cold and stunned. Some people may trigger shivering. If a person is experiencing or has experienced this sense of intensity in their body, then it's more likely that they have panic attacks out of their social anxiety disorder. Number 6, analyzing the consequences of your social situation. Some observe that the people suffering from social anxiety disorder are more likely to analyze and review the consequences of their social situations. They examine their flaws. They are constantly worried if they offend others, even though they said nothing wrong. Blaming yourself for everything is never a good thing. Number 7, you expect no one wants to be friends with you. Having social anxiety can make you think no one is your friend, or no one wants to be your friend because you see yourself as a flawed human being. But hey, you do not stuff your head with irrelevant things because we are all humans and no one is perfect. If someone respects you and wants to be with you, they will. You are no one to blame yourself for thinking about not having friends. Take some time, meet new people who want to stay and vibe. If you can't cope up with having extreme anxiety, You might have a social anxiety disorder, and you might need to visit a psychologist. Number 8, you want to be alone. Although you want to go on social gatherings with your friends and family, you give excuses and avoid them because you want to be alone most of the time. You fear that you might say something inappropriate, or you might do something unacceptable. But in reality, nothing is going to happen like it is just what your mind is telling you out of anxiety. You push yourself down in loneliness and you want to be alone. If ever you get surrounded by people, you kick out yourself from there as if you were never there, and you want to never be there again too. Number 9, when people often call you as shy, quiet, and withdrawn. People will often label a person who has social anxiety disorder with shyness, quiet, and withdrawn just because of limited interaction. They think you're staying quiet, but deep down you're absorbing your environment. They think you're shy, but deep down you're being uncomfortable with your gathering. They think you're withdrawn, but deep down you are fighting battles within yourself. If anyone tells you any of the above things, they don't stress this in your head. A psychotherapy would overcome your avoidant personality disorder. Number 10, worry about things even before they happen. You're often worried about things even before they happen. You often get triggered by thinking about how this will happen or what will happen. A person who has social anxiety worries about a situation before days and weeks it could happen. If you worry about things and get so intense in them, you might have social anxiety. First, you need to force yourself not to make dangerous scenarios in your mind, which won't happen, ever. Focus on the things in the state of your soul right now. Every problem in this world has its solution. So does anxiety. You can get rid of your social anxiety disorder. Your social phobia does not make you less of a human being. You can consult a psychologist and can get your psychotherapy to be the better version of yourself than ever before. Be strong, because you need you. Please let us know in the comments below your opinions about social anxiety. Do you agree on the signs we mentioned? Thanks for watching Social Town. If you enjoyed this video, hit the subscribe button and share it with your friends. This will encourage us to create new videos for you.